This comment was left for me on a video where a person was talking about and mentioning that women are the ones breaking up families because women are making up 80% of the people filing for divorce. The thing that we really have to be careful about when it comes to statistics is that we can't just take statistics at face value. We have to also engage with, history, things that we just know about the specific topic, because that will change the way in which we view statistics. This will also change the way in which we go about solving problems. For instance, if we take the statistic about black people at face value of 1350, 13% of the population committing 50% of the violent crime, then we start to have really bad and racist laws start to pop up. But then once we realize that that only accounts for arrests, not actual convictions, and that black men make up the majority of the exoneration rates, which means that they were accused of a crime but then found later to be not guilty for that crime and then let go. See how that now paints a different picture about the statistic than what you said just at first jump? So now let's look at women. Okay, the majority of the time when a divorce is filed, it's filed by women. But if you're going through actually starting a life with somebody and actually signing marriage papers and going through all this legal trouble, carrying babies within your body and birthing those babies and what have you, just starting an entire life, especially with another person, do you honestly think that people are starting families just to get up and then leave those families? No, obviously not. It is incredibly ignorant to think that that is what's happening. Correlation does not necessarily equal causation. Not only that, but we also have to ask, okay, why is it that women are all of a sudden filing for divorce? And in my previous video, I mentioned that spousal rape was legal up until about the 80s. But then a bunch of people actually corrected me in the comments and said that it was legal up until 1993. It's just incredibly infuriating to me how we want to point the blame at women every single freaking chance we get. But then when y'all are single, when y'all are getting broken up with, when y'all are getting left, and then when we go, hey, maybe men should start picking up the pieces of the things that they break, then all of a sudden Jordan Peterson starts crying. All of a sudden it's society's fault. The society that men keep wanting to say that they built. When it comes to other marginalized groups, it's tough love, be silent, and pull yourself up by your bootstrap. But when some guy goes and unalives an entire group of people, then all of a sudden we need to ask ourselves how we're failing our young boys, and why is it that they keep resorting to such acts of violence against innocent people? Make it all make sense, please.